Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time, but today we're obviously by the title, we're going to be talking about how to manifest the life you personally desire. I'm sorry, anyway, so how I started to manifest things that were good happening in my life, I made sure to, number one, write them down. I have a video on scripting, but this is not particularly called scripting for me. It's just basically me jotting down my goals and basically just making sure I accomplish them, obviously, essentially, anyway, right? So when I was living in the hotel, this is about 2 years ago now, because I've been in this apartment now for 2 years. You guys haven't seen an apartment tour / house tour, whatever you want to call it, home tour, whatever, yet, because I haven't filmed it. And to be honest, I'm not done. I mean, I do have furniture now, yay, but I don't have, I feel like it's not finished. In my opinion, it's not finished, so I don't want to show you guys yet. But anyway, just know I got a little bit of furniture. I'm actually sitting on I'll tell you this, I'm sitting on a part of my furniture now, and it's a beanbag. I'm sitting on a beanbag. It's a giant adult size beanbag. I got it from Amazon. But anyway, yeah, so back to the story. Back to the video. I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm a little nervous at the same time, but yeah, here we go. So what I did was, I was adamant, and I know I needed to be consistent in what my goals were, and when I was going to hit them, and how I was going to hit them, and everything else like that. For the most part, like I said, I jotted them down. So last year it's called, I'll write it here. It's basically called a vision written board, because I didn't actually draw up a vision board in a sense for my particular goals, for my specific goals for last year. So I just called it that. I put it in my notes on my laptop, and that's all I pretty much did. Everything that I hit the mark on it. I'll just and so I'll insert some clips and stuff like that of the new list. And the old list, so you guys can see pretty much it's the same, except it's like 1 or 2 or 3 things that I didn't hit last year. I'm going to make sure I hit this year, because yeah, those were still goals I needed to hit and wasn't able to hit them, but that's fine. They're minor, they're gonna happen, it is what it is. So first of all, you want to obviously do this when you're at a calm state, when you're at a positive mindset, when you know you're at your highest vibration, for instance, right? And that's when you want to jot down things that you know that you can accomplish, and things that you think that are impossible. But trust me, trust in the impossible, okay? Because it's possible. It can happen. No matter how long it takes, it can happen, period. Slow and steady Slow and steady wins the race, and that's all that matters. But anyway, so yeah, all you do is basically write out goals that you think or that you feel as though you want to accomplish, and have faith that they will come into fruition, no matter how long it takes. Personally, I didn't put down, oh, I want to get this by a particular month or a particular, day. I didn't honestly do that. I just knew I was going to accomplish those goals regardless, no matter how long it took. So I just had it in my mind, like, I'm going to do this. Like, I'm just going to do it. So, at the time, let me see. I'm trying to remember exactly like, I'm gonna tell you two different things that were pretty much small. They'll probably be small to you, but huge to me. So my plan at the time was to obviously build credit and stuff like that. Well, that's big to everybody, I guess, in a sense, but whatever. I was in a hotel, so it was like I didn't have any credit cards in my name at the time, so it was just like, I wanted to make sure I get credit in my. I wanted to make sure I had credit cards, and I was building my credit. So that was something that I had on my first list that I now have. So that's basically scratched off. Now on my new list is basically pay off my credit card. So that's it. So that's just pretty much it. And then I wanted to make sure, because last year I wasn't too big on social media. So last year I wanted to make sure that I began to basically improve my basically seeing my face and taking pictures and stuff like that or whatever. But yeah, it's like little things that you think that you can accomplish, so just make sure you accomplish it, pretty much. You have to work super duper hard, but also visualize the things that you desire, because that's how they come into fruition quicker. As long as you can visualize it, trust me, it's right there. It's right there in your hand. It's right there. Visualization helps as well. Like when I first filled out the application to this apartment, which was last year, like I said, it's just 2-year mark now, and as soon as I drove up into the area, I knew automatically. I said, yep, this is the one. Because I knew I wanted to get, so for my particular apartment, I knew I wanted to get out in May. I knew that. I was just like, I'm getting out in May. That's just like, it's crazy because I didn't get an apartment on my list, but I was still living at the hotel. I didn't have that on my list of goals to accomplish at all. I had that in my mind. And so I visualized, like, I'm getting out in May. Like, I kept saying that to myself. I'm getting out in May. I'm getting out in May. I'm going to have my own place in May. In May. And I kept saying that, and I kept saying that. And it was repetition type of thing. So when I filled out the application and I went to go tour, as soon as I drove in, I was like, yep, this is it. I could definitely see myself driving into my, my neighborhood, and I knew. I was just like, yeah, this is the one for sure, because of the greenery it had for the most part. That's what really stuck out to me, because it was the nature of it. I was like, I'm a nature baby, so it just made sense. We have a creek down at the end of the street, and it's just so beautiful. Like, it's so pretty. It's just cute, right? So that's what really got me, honestly. Like, the scenery, it was just so pretty. There's so many trees around, and it's just beautiful. But I'm just saying in general, like, I had that in my mind though. So you can do whatever you feel as though you can accomplish or you want to accomplish. You can do it in your mind, or you can do it by actually jotting it down, to keeping tabs on yourself for the most part when it comes to manifesting. And also, you want to also give gratitude to the universe and God to make sure that those fruitions happen for you, and everything else after that will continue to obviously manifest as well. You want to make sure you give gratitude, because gratification is like the number one freaking thing you can do for yourself right now, and then after you have those particular goals that you want to accomplish. So you want to make sure you give yourself time. Don't be hard on yourself. Make sure you give the universe and God gratification, and for yourself too, like the same thing, because it's just like it takes a lot out of us to think that we can't do something, but we always can. Like, can't is not in the vocabulary. Like, we definitely can and will. Like, that's just what it is. But it's just very simple. Whatever goals that you want to hit, write them down. Don't stress yourself out about a particular time period, unless you feel as though within your spirit is saying, I want to get this at this particular time. Unless your spirit is telling you to do that, then do it. But I'm saying personally, for me, how I manifested almost everything that was on my list. Like I said, I'll insert pictures of it or whatever. But like I said, everything that I had manifested on my first list, pretty much I did it, but I didn't do it in a timely manner. Like, I didn't have a set date at all for any of them. I just knew that they were going to happen, and that's what it was, and that's what happened. Like I said, remember to not be hard on yourself. Remember to give gratification. Remember to thank the universe and God for everything that you have now and then some. And remember to stay positive no matter how hard life gets. I know things are going crazy, but regardless, like, just be thankful that you're awake, you're alive, and you're still freaking breathing on this earth to make it a better place altogether for you and for your others and for everyone, period. Like, that's all that really matters, for all of us to just ultimately be happy and give gratitude to each other. That's pretty much it. But I hope this was really helpful. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do leave them down below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Peace.